welcome to this week's edition of Widener News. I'm Mitchell Mackesy.
And I'm Carly Dunbar.
The Center for Human Sexuality Studies will present 2 screenings of Party Boy, Black Diamonds, and Ice Castles. The documentary sheds light on substance use among LGBT communities of color. Screenings will be Tuesday, April 16th at 1 p.m. in the UC Web Room and April 17th at 7 p.m. at Roxy Theater. Filmmaker Michael Rice will hold a Q&A after the April 17th screening.
Widener will continue to build on its strong partnerships with the American Community Schools of Athens. The university will begin offering programs that focus on international school leadership. The offer includes doctoral and master's degrees opportunities. Let's head to Ben Schittler now for this week's sports.
Hello and welcome to this week's Widener Sports Update. I'm Ben Schittler. Men's baseball team had quite the weekend against Lebanon Valley. They took 2 of 3 from the Dutchmen, improving their conference record to 6-9 and keeping playoff hopes alive. The highlight was a 23-6 blowout in Game 1, which featured 5 hit games from both Darren Wood and Tommy McParland. Wood also hit his first career collegiate home run and had 6 RBI. Matt Sampson had hits in all 3 games of the series, extending his hitting streak to 13 games. Widener will host Scranton in non-conference play tomorrow before facing off against Messiah in the second-to-last MAC series of the year this weekend. Softball continued their solid season with a doubleheader sweep of LVC Saturday. Kate Jaworski was dominant on the mound, tossing a complete game in the opener before picking up the save in Game 2. Allie McDowell went 5 for 8 on the day, and Jamie Gosselin had 3 hits and 3 RBI. The Pride will host first-place Arcadia Wednesday, trying to improve their 6-4 conference record. Senior track and field runner Emily Swope broke the school record in the women's 3,000-meter steeplechase Saturday with a time of 11 minutes and 49 seconds. She was one of 18 Widener athletes to finish in the top 5 in their events at the Chester Quarry Invitational here on campus. 3 Widener swimmers have been named Academic All-Area. Martin Bodon of the men's team and Kaylin Augustine and Lauren Griffith of the women's team were recognized. Darren Wood's performance over the weekend netted him MAC Player of the Week honors. Including his big day against LVC, the sophomore went 9 for 15 with 8 RBI on the week. Now on to the pros. The Phillies fell to the Mets 7-6 in extra innings last night. They continue their series tonight at 7:05. The Phillies are currently in second place in the division at 9-6. And finally, the Sixers defeated the Brooklyn Nets in Game 2 of the NBA playoffs opening round. The Sixers had 6 players score in double figures, led by Ben Simmons' 18-point triple-double. The 145-123 win evens the series at a game apiece before Game 3 Thursday in New York. That's all for this week's sports. Now back to Mitch and Carly.
Thanks, Ben. South Bend, Indiana Mayor Pete Buttigieg launched his presidential campaign on Sunday, adding to the growing field of Democratic hopefuls. Buttigieg cast his candidacy as a direct rebuttal to Trump's campaign. He is the fastest rising Democratic candidate in the crowded presidential field.
Community First Village is a new housing service aiming to get chronically homeless off the streets. Located in Travis, Texas, the community was created in hopes that its stability can help solve the homelessness. Founder Alan Graham hopes its efforts will launch movement across the United States.
Hundreds of houses were evacuated on Sunday after the discovery of a World War II bomb. About 600 people in Frankfurt, Germany were evacuated as the live bomb was detonated in the Main River. Now let's head out to Alec Lynch with this week's weather.
Thank you, Carly and Mitch. As you can see, it's a beautiful day outside after this past weekend's storms and the windy day yesterday. Tomorrow, it looks like it will be nice as well with a cloudy day and a high of 61 and low of 49. Thursday, the clouds will stay, but the temperature will increase to a high of 75 and a low in the 60s. Going into the weekend, it looks like it's going to be a washout with rain predicted across all 3 days. And the high temperatures averaging in the upper 60s and the lows in the 50s. That's all I have for you this week on Widener Weather. Back to you, Mitch and Carly.
Thanks, Alec. Major fire erupted at the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris on Monday. The cathedral suffered extensive damage, which was going under renovations. Authorities have not yet determined an official cause of the fire, and no deaths have been reported.
Disney is giving its first look at its new streaming service this week. Disney Plus will feature an extensive library of old and new TV shows and movies, including every film in the Star Wars series. Subscriptions for the service will cost around $7 a month.
Finally tonight, archaeologists in the Philippines have discovered fossils of previously unknown human ancestors. Fossils dating methods determine the Homo lucensis lived on the islands between 50 and 60,007 years ago.
That's all we have for you for this week on Widener News. I'm Mitchell Mackesy.
And I'm Carly Dunbar. Thank you for watching.